spots that are close at hand. The open road is calling loud and clear. Miles of freedom stretching far and near. At the Offsiders Roadhouse we will stay, filling up before we ride away through the desert heat or city lights, trucking through Australian days and nights.
Hello there, guys and gals. Welcome back to Australian Trucking Adventures. I'm Brad. It's the first time pressing play. Thank you. We're in for a doozy of a single drop today. We left Port Kembla on Friday with a long load. We got the extendable on. We are all the way out to our 18.5 metres or whatever it is. We've got a tiny little driveway to get this thing into, but before we get there, we departed the border this morning, Monday morning, in the fog, and chasing that moonlight south to Melbourne. Supposed to there's a lot of rain forecast for today. So far so good. Just a little bit of fog and a little bit of cloud cover, which has kept the temp up a little bit as well. But we're just heading into Melbourne now to the M80 ring road. So far it's moving alright for a Monday, but we'll see. We'll see what happens, see how that goes. So yeah, what we got on here, 18 metre, 19 metre, no, it'd have to be 18 metre lengths of pretty much steel piles for reinforcing earth around bridge constructions and banks of rivers, that sort of stuff. Interlocking, it interlocks in, they ram it into the ground to keep the dirt back from the hole or pit that they're digging. They're about 2 tonne each, just over 2 tonne each, and we got 10 of them on, so we are up on our weights. Poor old Diesel Smurf knows that when we get to a hill, but we're we are long, we are oversized, we're over length, so we've got a little bit of driving to do. We've got to go out to Bacchus Marsh, which is where these are going. Essentially, they come off the ship in Port Kembla, get delivered to the steel joint, and then truck them down here to Melbourne. They go to this small fabrication joint in Bacchus Marsh to get cut in half, essentially, and then they put them on rigids or back onto a single to go out to job sites and that sort of thing. The last time I was down here with the members, I was lucky because they didn't have room for them. It is a tiny space, and you'll see that when we get there, but they didn't have room for them, so we were lucky enough to take it down to Corio to the steel joint down there, and they took them off a forklift, and that was job done. As much as I hope we're going to have the same today, I doubt it. It's a tiny little driveway. It's only a single bay roller door we're going to back into, and it's off just a little 2-lane industrial street. Luckily not a busy one, but the way the building's positioned on the property and all that, we've got to try and do it on our offside, which again is going to be fun, and the guys that work there don't speak English, so they're going to have to do some secret waving or something if they need me to stop. But so we're heading here towards Cooper Street. The traffic is looking good for a Monday. The construction sector had an RDO last Monday for May. I don't know if they're having one today. It is only a short week. Well, short week for me. I'm taking Friday off. I was supposed to be going to Flinders Ranges with the caravan, but weather and a couple other financial issues have stopped that, so we're just going down the river, catch some crayfish now. But so it's only a 4-day week for me. I don't know if they would have taken today off as an RDO for June, or when they take next Tuesday off and have a 4-day long weekend. But anyway, the plus is it's nice and quiet here. Hopefully it's the same for the ring road around to the Western Highway and then out to Bacchus Marsh. But that is what the plan is. Last time I had to go in there for an oversized overlength load. The route I took in, even though it was designed for trucks, because suburbia that it went through, all the roundabouts had no middle in them, and you could see where trailers had ridden up over the roundabouts. And I can guarantee you, being long, you're essentially a B double with this thing on. I think overall we're about 21.5 metres long. That's where having the little stubby nose on it helps, but yeah, there's going to be some tight angles. Hopefully my Susie calls don't get caught up on anything, because we're going to be using the full articulation of this turntable to get in there. But that's the plan. Single drop video for you, is nice and quick one, and yeah, we'll get out, start heading west and get into Bacchus Marsh, and see if we can get into this joint. Again, fingers crossed they don't want them, and we can take them down to cryo. That's the hope, and the fingers are crossed. Hello, welcome to Bacchus Marsh. We've come in the back way. I wanted to try this way. Like I said before, last time I come in through suburbia and it wasn't fun. So this way has turned out to be a hell of a lot better. A lot quicker too. Tiny little, not tiny roundabout, but we've got to do some wide stuff. Just watching the trailer run up gutters. I suppose a B-double would probably track better, follow you a lot better, because you got the articulation point in the middle, whereas this thing's just long and solid. So we are in a little bit of a industrial estate here on the southern side of town. Go up and do a loop, come back in. It's the last time I come back out this intersection here, and because I hadn't been offloaded, I was long. Blocked the whole intersection. Oh, great, there's cars on the side of the road down there. The old anxiety meters is about 2,000 at the moment. I woke up early this morning, couldn't get back to sleep. Anxious. It could be worse. This could be backing in off the main drag somewhere, but it's just again, someone in office has ordered something. It's got to be delivered here. Deliver it without even seeing what the GO is at either end. But we did pull this out of Port Kembla, so up and down Ousley again, which was fun. Even No, it was pretty misty. We didn't see much. Couldn't see the ocean from the top of the hill. And a nice, quiet little industrial estate here. Most of the roller doors are all down. I hope someone's going to be here, actually, to be honest. Truck and doggy backing in off the road. At least he's got a full-size gate. Oh, this street had no cars in it last time I was here. This is going to make things a hell of a lot more interesting. Must be a Normandy because they do have bollards there to block traffic on that side of the road, even though they haven't been working. But this is where we're going into here. So we've got that power pole on the opposite side of the road too, which is not desirable, but we'll go and see what's going on. So we've done a U-turn. Luckily we are going in on our near side. Unlucky we are going in. I may have just made this look real easy. Where's that cut up? There it is. Holy crap. That was meant to be a hell of a lot worse than what it actually was. Thank you, Diesel Smurf. Now let's get it off. can get out of here now. About taking out half the building. At least the cars are gone. There must have been a I'm not going to get it on the first swing, that's for sure. Look at the gym next door. A heap of ladies started coming out there before in all their yoga gear and coffee cups. So you go and do yoga for the morning and have a litre or half a litre coffee mug with you. But we'll go around here. We done a 3-point turn here to turn around. We'll do the same thing. We won't turn around now. We'll back up this little service road here where we can close her up. Pack all the timbers away. Throw our 4-ways on just in case someone comes around the corner. There's only a storage place in that here, so this service road's not going to be used a hell of a lot. Give us the space we need for 10-15 minutes while we close her all up and work out what our next course of action is. Still don't know what I'm loading with out of Melbourne yet, but hopefully I'll find that out soon. Alright, well that's us done in Bacchus Marsh, but one thing I found last time I was here is a nice little cafe. Now I was oversized and had no hope of getting off the road before we I realised what it was, but we'll go down there and have that. Go down and have a look at that now. While we're waiting on what's happening next. Smoothies. First Bite Cafe. I probably could have just folded it up here and walked across instead of starting the truck up, but anyway. What's done's done. Park her up. We'll go and see what's inside. Alright, so First Bite Cafe. Plastic. Stick bamboo where the sun don't shine. But obviously we're going to go in there and get a ham cheese toasty. Oh, what the hell have they done with the serviette? But steam dimmies, you could have them any time of the day. They're not breakfast food, they're not a tea food. Your biggest problem you have is what choice of soy sauce I have on deck. Now, I didn't bathe them in it, because if you got the wrong one, it can really screw them up. These are going to be steaming hot. Yep, steaming hot. Has a better food being created on this green earth. Well, she did say that if you ever don't see them in there, they've got them in the steamer ready to go, which I suppose is weird because when you're only putting 2 in, I don't know who's getting 2, but then I suppose when a lot of places now you're paying $3 just for a dim sim, looking at Utah Cutter Ampole, yeah, people don't probably want to have 2, but yeah, this is a case of that. It's like a sweet soy sauce or something. I suppose the problem, getting pies, sauce on pies and whatever else, if you're used to having a particular condiment with your food, whatever someone else uses probably isn't going to hit the spot, and that's the case with this soy sauce. It's supposed to be salty, not sweet. That's bad. Problem we got now, looking at the text message, we did have a tarp on this trailer on Friday or Thursday before we went up to Port Kembla, but I took it off. I didn't want to have to deal with it. It was in the way. So I kicked it off and put it in front of the shed. Now that tarp wasn't there yesterday, so someone else has put it on their trailer, and now I'm being asked if I've got a tarp for today's load. I can see where today is going to go. Another Monday, but I'm going to finish these. And then we'll work out our next plan of attack and get out of Bacchus Marsh. And I don't care, Ayers Rock oysters and whatever name you call them, we're not having the potato cake and potato scallop debate. There's no bloody way. There's dim sims. Well, that's been about 2 hours. Still waiting on what our load is for the day as the rain starts to move in, so I'm going to get out of Bacchus Marsh and start heading back towards Melbourne a little bit to a service station where I can go to the toilet. Got a rubbish bin. If I stay too close to that cafe, I'm going to end up going in there and spending more money in there. I don't know where you think you're going, mate. Pesky little intersection, this one. I'm going to take up the whole lot again, just so I can get the nose around and see what's coming. Alright, let's go. We're going to check out another way of getting out of Bacchus Marsh. We're going to go straight up through the guts. It is our most direct route back to the Western Highway. I don't think it's not the main drag of town or anything. Fantastic condition of the road here. If we went right at this roundabout and went back out the way we come in, that's the Bacchus Marsh Geelong Road. That goes right down to Cryo and to the industrial estate there, where we've been a few times at Certex Steel and some of the other places. But I don't see any signs. This double's going to go up here, so that's a plus, even though he's only half a double. Don't know about the truck and dog down there parked across the railway lines waiting to get on site. Anyway, where are you going? You must be going to pick a kid up or drop a kid off. Or he's going to the BP to get food because there's no truck tank there. Anyway, let's focus on what we're doing and see if we can stay off the 7 o'clock news. Pizza and pasta. Well, that's right, this isn't too bad. If I'd come in this way being oversized, I would have just had that roundabout. I would have had to go 3/4 of the way around. I think I mentioned before either, but in the footage of me tidying the trailer up, just the red dirt and the gnarly sort of small trees, it just feels like I'm further west than what I actually am. Feels like being out Renmark or out Berry or Blanchetown, into South Australia anyway, or even over the border in New South Wales, you start getting a bit of that red dirt as well. So it looks like we are going to go through the guts of town for the most part. Roundabout there's got nothing in the middle, so no problem going over that while we're long. Here comes the rain to muck up the focus of the camera. I think what this has proved is the way I went last time through Suburbia is definitely not the way to go in and out of here. The way we come in this morning was nice. This is hopefully quicker and a bit better. But it's all different. Never been in the Bacchus Marsh before. We've got a kilometre to go until we get back on the M8. anyway, we'll end it out. The rain's going to affect me being able to have the camera out the front. It's going to pull focus and you're not going to see anything but blurry windscreen. So anyway, thank you very much for joining me on this edition of Australian Trucking Adventures. Thank you to the members for supporting the channel. Appreciate it greatly. And bloody fly, I'm going to get him. But anyway, thanks for clicking play, thanks for checking the channel out, like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and hope you have a good long weekend. I hope you get the long weekend off so you can go and get something else done, do something that's not work related. But I'll see what today's going to bring, what this week's going to bring. I just got told I don't have Friday off now, leave unapproved, so it's going to be a full week. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one.